records. Alright. İngilizce şu an dersim başladı. İnşallah sana yine dersin sonra yazarım ya da telefon açarım. Tamam, şu an kısa dersim var. Okay, gentlemen. So I tested with two people and they can hear me well, and I hope everybody can hear me well. Now this chapter 8 is very important chapter. It is not hard, it's not so difficult, but why am I saying it is important? Because all the questions in this chapter, it is directly related to our daily life situations. Okay, so this chapter is about, what is the name of the chapter? Application of mathematics in practical situations. Practical situations means the situations that we face in our daily life. Okay, and in this chapter we are going to solve problems involving profit and loss, which is directly related to all the students who are studying business or business related subjects, anything. Okay, but also in daily life a lot of people are dealing with business in different scales, maybe big scale or small scale, right? And a lot of people, they have now these days, they open small coffee shop or tea shop or small shop, they sell drinks or ice cream shop, whatever it is. And to run this business well, we have to know, or guess we need to have some knowledge about how to say, to run our business smoothly and to make good profits, right? Otherwise, without good calculation, you may not be successful in your business. Anyway, so this chapter contains profit and loss problems and interest, taxation, personal and household finance. Okay, and convert from one currency to another one. That means that converting from Khmer Real to US dollar or US dollar to Khmer Real, Thai baht into Malaysian ringgit to Singaporean dollar, and a lot of currency exchanges. Okay, and the next one is interpret tables and charts. When we just see tables or charts, how do we interpret them? How do we understand them? Or if somebody is asking you to translate this to them, how do we read and translate or interpret? Okay, and use graphs in practical situations. These are main topics in this chapter. As you see, all these problems that we see or that we use in our daily life, or at least we encounter them in everyday life situations, right? Profit and loss, interest when you go to the bank, if you want to deposit some money, or if you want to get a loan from a bank, and it's all about interest and interest rates. And if you are doing some business, or if anybody has any amount of income, in most countries and particularly in Cambodia, you need to pay tax to the government. And personal household finance, we have income at the end of each month, we get our salary, and after that we have expenses, we need to pay for our rental fee, we need to pay for our food, right, basic needs, and for kids' education, for clothing, for transportation. These are all about personal and household finance. Okay, so let's start with the first one today, profit and loss. People are joining one by one. Keywords. Throughout this chapter, you are going to see these keywords frequently. Profits, loss, cost price, selling price, market price, overheads, simple interest, compound interest, rate of interest per annum, principal, amounts, deposit, capital, hire purchase, installment, money exchange, income, chargeable income, total income, reliefs, tax, property tax, and the annual value of a property. Property means if you have a house or piece of land, and the rent, GST, goods and services tax, VAT, VAT, value added tax, personal and household finance, and utilities bills. Utilities bills means at the end of each month, right? Or at the beginning of each month, we pay for the water we are using at home, or that we are using for our shower, for toilets, for washing dishes, and also what is it, for electricity, for trash, called like for trash, right? This kind of stuff. Okay. Rose Susanna says she cannot join. I don't know why she cannot join. Okay. All right. Okay. Guys, to solve these problems, and I'm sure everybody has it, but still, one more time, I'm reminding you, you need to keep your calculator on the table. Yeah, Rose Susanna, somebody should help her. She's asking continuously. I don't know, she cannot join. Why? I don't know. Okay. How can I change this? Yeah, Rose Susanna. Who is Rose Susanna? Rose Zana or Rose Susanna? What's her name? All right. Yeah. Okay. Profit and loss is a percentage of cost sale price. Okay, guys, after 1 minute, I'm going to lock the meeting because people are disturbing. If they cannot join, we have nothing to do. Okay, profit and loss is a percentage of cost and sale price. What time is it? 10:44. Okay, so profit and loss is a percentage of cost sale price. And when we're calculating profit, it is selling price minus cost price, or loss, cost price minus selling price. The difference either gives us profit or loss. Sometimes we know that, for example, we know that a lot of people, even in Phnom Penh, they do small business, right? They buy some items or goods from wholesale markets. For example, let's say they sell bicycles, for example. They buy bicycles at wholesale price from wholesale markets, and they bring to their shop either in Phnom Penh or some suburb area or province, and they sell this in their shop, right? For example, if they buy a bicycle for, let's say, $35, right, and the children's bicycle, and they bring this to their shop and sell this for, let's say, $45, right? And this one is what she spent on this bicycle, and this one is what she received, right, from the buyer. So the difference is, we call this cost price, and this one is selling price, because she spent this much money to buy this item, and he just kept this in his shop or in her shop and sold this for at this price. So now here she has a profit because she spent $35 and she receives $45, and the difference is $10. So her profit is $10, right? But now sometimes we may have another situation. The second example is, for example, from Monument's bookstore, right? You bought a book for, let's say, $40. And it was an interesting book, let's say Harry Potter or something. And you read this book maybe twice or three times. After that, you decide that you're not going to read this anymore, right? You don't need this book. And either you may keep this, or you can give this as a present to someone else, or you can sell this to somebody else in Khmer 24. So you have secondhand book and you're going to sell this. Now it is $40 in the shop. Still, if people want, they can buy this book at this price from the shop, right? But now to be able to sell this, you have to just, how to say, you need to make some discounts, right? Otherwise, people do not buy this. Let's say after you read this, it's already the second book, and you're going to sell this book for $20. But actually, you spent $40, but now you are selling this for $20. And here, you are losing some money. Actually, you're not losing because you already got knowledge from this book, right? You have already used this. But visibly here, you are losing some money. So now here, actually, what you spend on this is more than what you receive from this, right? So here we have $20 and $40. This one is you spend, it is cost price, and you are selling this at this price, that is selling price, right? So the cost price is greater than, what is it? Selling price. So in this case, you have loss because you spent $40 and selling for $20. So this is your loss, right? So now we are going to solve problems related to two different things. Number one is sometimes you make a loss or you make a profit. Okay, all the problems in this subchapter is related to profit loss problems. All right, and also before we start this, you will see that a lot of times we are going to use this percentage. That is very commonly used in business for comparison purpose, right? Why it is expressed or it is used in business? Because it shows us the true picture of your profit or loss. For example, let's consider these two examples. Number one, the first businessman and second businessman. All right. And this guy, he buys, for example, what is it? Let's say apples, okay, in a box, and he buys this for $25. All right, he buys it from this wholesale market, and he brings to his shop and sells this the whole day, let's say, and by the end of the day, his selling price is, let's say, $35. All right. Another guy, he is buying, selling, or doing bicycle business. Let's say bike. All right, bike, and he's doing bike business. And let's say he buys from wholesale market for $50. All right, and just keeps this in his shop and sells this in a few days for $60. Right. So now here cost price is $25 and selling price is $35. What is the profit of the first person? It is $10, right? And how about the profit of the second person? It is 60 minus 50. Also, it is $10. All right. Now, how can they compare their profit? Do you think that actually both people are successful or they are making the same profits? Yes, actually, in terms of amounts, the amounts are the same. But when we just compare this to their investment, right now, this guy is spending $25 and earning $10. And this guy is spending $50, is earning $10 only profit, making $10 a profit of $10. But here, this guy, instead of buying bike, right, if he invests his money on apples, he can buy 2 boxes of apples, right? At that time, he would make how many? On 25, he makes $10. On another 25, he can make $10. He would make $20 of profits. So actually, this means that here, this business is more successful than this business. But when you just look at these numbers, we cannot see this. But actually, if I express this as a percentage of the cost price or as a percentage of the selling price or revenue, then we can compare this. For comparison, percentage is really, really good. That's why actually mathematicians, they introduced this concept. Now, if I express the profits as a percentage of the cost price, then here, profits as a percentage of the cost price, the first one is how much? It is $10. Out of how much? $25, right? And to express this as a percentage, we need to multiply this by 100%. Because 100% means, actually 1% means 1 over 100. It is 100 times, what is 1%? 1% is 1 over 100, which is equal to 1. 100% of something means it's just 1 itself. Okay, so that is equal to 100 over 25. That is 4 times 10. It is 40%. Right. And second one is profit. It is what is it? Here we have profit is 10 again, but out of $50, right? And to express this as a percentage, we should multiply by 100%. So it is 2 times 10, it is 20%. Now looking at this, you can see, right? Here this guy's profit is 40%, this guy's profit is 20%. That means that this business is more successful than this, or it brings more profit than this, right? Okay. All right, guys, we'll continue. Let me just check the participants. Right. Hello, Rosazana. You just kept actually joining, but you could not. I don't know why is the reason. Okay. Maybe you tried at least 15 times every time I admit, but somehow you cannot join. You just kept disturbing us. That's why I lost the meeting. Okay. But now I unlocked. You try again. If you cannot, I have nothing to do with your situation. Okay. Rosazana, I don't know, he or she is trying to participate but cannot join. Let's see. Okay, now let's get back to our question. The solution. Let me change our marker color and solve this in blue. All right, solution. So here it says that a bookseller gains 30% on cost, but you should read this very well. It is on cost or on revenue or selling price, but it says on cost by selling a book for $65. So he's selling the book for $65. So here, let's write what is given here. The selling price of this item is $65. And gains, this is a profit, right? So our profit is, next time I just write P maybe, it is 30% on cost. So 30% on cost. On cost means the cost price. Do we know the cost price? I don't know. Let's say the cost price is X dollars. Now here the cost price is X dollars. Okay? Selling price, profit, cost price. Find the cost of the book. So we need to find this X. What is the value of this X? Selling price $65, profit 30% on cost, and cost price is X dollars. So this one just we need to write our formula. What is profit? Since he's making a profit, profit is selling price minus cost price, right? Now let's just write now our mathematical equation. Profit is 30%. What is 30%? 30% is 30% means 30 over 100, which is equal to 0.3. So this one is 0.3x. of means times, right? What is the selling price? It is $65. So I'm just dropping dollar symbol here, minus cost price is X. So here we have X. Now we have just translated this problem into mathematical problem. Okay. So now we need to solve this math equation. What is it? You are familiar with this. It's just linear equation. Take this to the left hand side. Here we have x plus 0.3. So that is 1.3x equals 65. So from here, x equals 65 over 1.3 equals 65 over 1.3 is, what is it? It is 50. So that means that the cost of the book is $50. Okay? All right. Example 2. Let me change. Desmond receives 400 kg of bananas, for which he pays $0.75 per kg. So what is this? He's paying, right, spending this much money for each kilo of banana. So that is the cost price of banana. On average, 8% of the bananas will spoil. If 8% of the bananas spoil, how much left then? Is 92%, right? Find the selling price per kg to obtain, find the selling price per kg to obtain a 75% profit on cost. Okay, so he's trying to make 75% profit on cost. It is not huge because after all it's banana, very risky, so you need to sell this at a bit higher price. Okay, 400 kg banana for which he pays. Okay, so 1 kg. Let me just write here solution. All right. So 1 kg, the selling price of 1 kg is, cost price is 0.75 kg. First, our cost price of 1 kg, 1 kg is how much is it? It is 1 kg is $0.75. So on average, 88% of the bananas will spoil. Okay, so spoiled, right, is how much? 8% of 400 kg. Okay, the last 10 minutes, which is equal to, that is 0.08 times 400. That's equal to 32. So that means that 32 kg of bananas spoil, right? And now left for sale, how much? It is 400 minus 32. Also directly I can calculate it, just 92% left. And I'm just showing you that also this way you can calculate this. That's equal to how much? 368 kg of banana are left for sale, not spoiled. Okay. So now it says that find the selling price per kg to obtain a 75% on cost. Okay, now we are going to make 75% on cost. Right, 75% on cost. What is the cost of the banana? Total cost. Actually, it is 400 times 0.75, right? And we are going to make this much profits. Okay, so now our profit is what is it? Selling price of one banana minus cost price. Okay, do we know the cost price? It is 0.75, right? And how about the selling price? Selling price is we have this many bananas, right? And we are going to sell this on 75%. Okay, so actually my selling price should be, right, actually 400 times 0.75 plus, because for each I spend this much and I am going to make this much profit, right? Find a selling price per kg to obtain a 75% profit on cost. For cost, we spend how much? We spend this much, right? and on each we are going to make this much profit. So that is plus 75% of this amount. That is 400 times 0.75. Okay. Now this thing is a common factor, right? If I just take this out, here we have 100 plus 75%. So here we have 100%. Let me just write here 100% plus 75% is equal to 175%, which is equal to, if you divide by 100, it is 1.75. Right. So here we have 1.75 times 400 times 0.75, which is equal to 175 times 4 times 0.75, which is equal to 525. Okay, so this much banana, actually we have to sell this at this price, right? So that we can make 75% profit on cost. So what must be our selling price? Find the selling price, right? The selling price should be 525 minus, how about the cost price? Cost price is 400 times 75. So that is okay. It is 400. Wait, 400 times 0.75, right? It is 300. So we bought it for 300. And what is it? That is our total profit, right? Because total sale and total cost. And we are making this profit selling how much banana? 368. So that is, we should divide this to buy, selling price per kg, right? We should divide this by 368. So 368, which is equal to 525 minus 300 and divide by 368, which is equal to 0.61. So that means that's 0.61. Let me correct the 4 decimal places. $14, which is equal to 61.14 cents. Okay, Ropi, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am here.
Oh, we need to find selling price. So this one is the total actual selling price, right? No, we made a mistake here. Ropi, we made a mistake. You didn't see that mistake. Okay. Good. Confused here. We need to find the selling price, right? What is the selling price of 1 kilo of banana? That is total selling price, right? Total selling price and divided by how many kilos of banana we are selling. The total selling price is, this one is total selling price. And this one is selling price of 1 kilo of banana. So that one is $525 over 368. Which is 525 is divided by 368, which is equal to 1.426. 1.42647. That's the correct, the 3 decimal places. So you must sell each kilo of banana at this price. And how many kilos of banana we have? Or left 368 kilos, right? So if we sell these bananas at this price, then we will get $525. So actually, in this money, how much profit we made? 225. And 225 is 75% of $300. Okay? So for 400 kg of bananas, we spent $300, and we sold this for $525. Our profit is $225, but here we need to find the selling price of each kilo of banana. So that is total sale divided by the quantity of the bananas, right? It gives us the individual price. Okay, so that is the selling price of 1 kilo of banana. Okay, guys, we have around 2 minutes left. Let's have break, 10 minutes. Okay, what time is it? 11:05. 11:15, we will continue. Okay, have break.